fun with Slinkies! Fun with Slinkies, you guys. These are just party favors from Hobby Lobby, actually, or sometimes you can find them at Dollar or Walmart. Might also have them as well. I'm Vicky from the Purple Penguin Craft Room, and we're gonna jump right in for this Slinky craft. Alright, so this one does have a face on it. Not a big deal because, you know, you're probably not gonna see it in general. We're going to actually, let's do the base first. I'm sorry, I'm jumping ahead of myself. We'll do a base first. This is a wood round piece. Pretty easy, it's just a wood round disc. It's about 1.5 inches. You can do whatever size you want, totally up to you. If you want, you don't even have to do this at all. I am actually going to do, I have this top notch, it's just a dark orange paint. Honestly, top notch is actually from Joann Fabrics, and we all know at this point, if you're watching this video, Joann Fabrics has gone out. Sorry, Joann, I missed them. I love their selection, but I get it. Right, now that we got our base painted, I will go back later and I'll paint the back, the bottom. Not a big deal for right now. To get this video going, we're going to take our Slinky. Like I said, this is a party favor. I got 12 of them for $1.99. I'm thinking I probably got them a little less than that, but $1.99 for 12 is not a bad deal. I'm just going to take some floral wire. This is actually 18 gauge floral wire. I believe I got this at Hobby Lobby. We're going to take our Slinky. We're going to grab our end piece on each side. Just the last one. You want just the very last little ring. All right, and we're going to bring them together. Put them as close together as you possibly can get. Actually, the more you can line them up, the better off they're going to be. I'm trying to kind of strategically do this. So I do have that black part that's going to be like, it equals his face if you put them together. If you put it farther apart, it just looks like black pieces, right? So I'm going to try my best to try and get that to where it doesn't show. So if you see like that, it's kind of on the inside-ish. Okay, I like that. So this is probably a good point right here. We're just going to take our wire, and actually, you know what? Scratch that. We're going to spin it around. We have the black on the outside. Now, I just thought about this with the black on the outside, and there's a reason for that because we're going to be spinning this. We're going to take our little 18 gauge floral wire. We're going to wrap it around. Basically, what you want to do is we want this to stay together. If you can get it at a point where you can glue it and it stays together, I would recommend that. But I found that floral wire works the best. So I've just wired that. So you are going to see the floral wire for this moment. We're going to take our project. We're going to spin it so that the floral wire kind of gets hidden because it's going to be in the middle along with the little black pieces, the black markings. Those are also going to be in the middle. And that is totally okay with that because you're not going to see that. So we're going to, this is going to go, like how cute is that? How simple, how cute. There's our black pieces, there's our wire. We're just going to squish it on in there so it goes underneath. Like that. Either way, we're going to get it in there. You're not going to be able to see it very much. It's not going to be a big deal. I'm not worried about it. We're going to take our tacky glue. Love me some tacky glue. If you watch me enough, you know that. All right, we're just going to, just the outsides. Just the outsides. All right, and put a generous amount on there. We're going to take our, oh, make sure you center it there. Centering it is going to be important here. All right, and then you might want to let that set up. I'm going to continue on, and I think we'll be okay as I go. All right, so that is a perfect little pumpkin. Absolutely love that. It looks great. Perfect little pumpkin. Now I've got some stick. I got a stick from the outside. This is just on my adventures and the fact that I've got a couple of big maple trees in my yard. You can use a dowel if you want to use a dowel instead. I put a put a generous amount of glue on here, because not only is this going to make it so it stays in there, it's going to make it so that the Slinky will also adhere to it in glue as well. So we'll slip that in there. At this point you can angle it, you can do whatever. I'm just wanted to get it in there. It does have its, like, it kind of funnels out where it kind of does a little bit of a trumpet kind of at the end. I love that. Now, tip for you. I always, with my pumpkins, I like to have extra long stems. And the reason I like to do that is because I like to have the extra long stems so you can put stuff around the base of your pumpkin and it doesn't hide the stem. Because if you have a little stubby stem and then you decorate around the outside, it doesn't look like it has a stem anymore. Just, you know, food for thought. All right, so now we want to get those little tendril things, little spinny tendril things. I found this wire. This is actually at Hobby Lobby. It's like a paper wrapped wire. It just calls it, it's just floral wire is what it calls it. It's an 18 gauge. And we're going to take a surface that you can wrap things around. And we're just going to wrap it around so that we get that little spiral. Because we always like those with our pumpkins, right? I like this one because it's a dark green. Works out perfectly. Just take our wire cutters. And we're going to just shove that with the glue. Perfect. And then we're going to make two. Because, you know, why have one when you can have two? Little tendril things going. All right. Next thing we want to do is we want to decorate this little front here. And we're just going to take, simple enough, just going to take some raffia. This is that ribbon raffia. I like to make a little finger bow, so I'm just going to grab with my pinky and my thumb. We'll grab the end there, grab my little, see how far do I want it? I want this really small. So we're going to go really small with this. As many times around as you want. Always end going the opposite direction as you started. Squish that in the middle. Pull these down so you know those are your end pieces. All right, then you take the middle here. And you wrap this around for your middle. Because every bow needs a middle to our bows. Alright, we're going to double knot this. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm not going to. That's probably tight enough. We're probably good. That off. Again, remember where your little dangles. Now I'm going to do something a little different. We're going to cut our loops. We're going to cut our loops because I want it to be a little whimsical and a little wonky. Oh, forgot one. I want it to look a little messy and wild and crazy. All right, and that looks great like that. I love that. Let's even these out. And that is just going to tuck right in there. Like so. And then I want to do something a little bit special right here in the middle. I want to go ahead, I'm going to put a leaf, but we're going to do a little orange, a little yellow one. This is actually a cupcake pick, and I got this from Hobby Lobby about 2023 or 24. I just cut that part off. If there's a little bit extra, you can just go back, sand it down, or pull it out. Totally fine. I love the fact that it's got lines in it already. You can go ahead and change that if you want. It is a little wood piece, so you can go ahead and change and add and do whatever you want with this little wood piece. I'm just going to add that right to the center of my bow here. So it looks good like that. And then I want, the last thing we're going to do is some leaves. I have found ivy leaves, like the bush ivy, look the best on pumpkins. I don't know why, but ivy leaves look the best for kind of pumpkin-like leaves. So I happen to have a few small ones. I love the fact they come in different sizes, and that's kind of what I was looking for. And again, you can just stick these down in the glue, and it turns out perfect. And voila, we've got our perfect little pumpkin. This looks adorable. I love how this turned out. Here's a finished one that I had done earlier. Absolutely love how these turn out. Stay for the end. There'll be a picture of it looking face on so you get a little better idea. These are super cute, super easy to do, very quick. Make great little gifts for fall. Stay tuned for more crafts at the Purple Penguin Craft Room, and happy crafting.